before the form. Because you remember when we were taking you through the documents, I asked the question whether the nexus between Adani and the Abu Dhabi consortium has now been established, and you have a response on record. I'm just reminding you as you deal with the question of shareholding.
Chair, can I just repeat again, because it should be very clear. What is the role of National Treasury in all this? Its directorate, the PPP directorate. Have we received any other PIP proposal on JKIA apart from Adani? The answer is no. To repeat on record, no. If there is any document you have there to the directorate, I want to be very clear as to whether anybody from Treasury alongside representation from KAA and that is the assignment they were given, and that process is still ongoing. The issue of shareholding, Chris Krieger can respond. Actually, I asked you specifically to talk about any information you have about the shareholding of Adani. Shares were owned by Adani Enterprise Limited. They were Mr. Pravan Adani, who Pritesh Shah, 1 share, Kruthath Thaka, 1 share, Sai, 1 share, and Ashish Shah, 1 share, which holds a total of 350,250,250,000. This is what was submitted to us, Chair, during the evaluation stage. This was a notarized document provided by Kenya Airports Authority, by Adani. Through Kenya Airports Authority. I submit.
All right. Chair, there is an independent way. Surely, you cannot rely on the entity declaration. There exists mechanism of independent ascertainment. Has that been done? And then DG is aware that they had proposed that in the first 2 years after effective date, that they should be allowed to change shareholding. It is there in the proposal. Honestly, what are we doing?
And Chair, I will not tire from repeating. That's why I'm saying we have 2 levels of due diligence. The detailed due diligence, where you will get all those facts, and it is good it is not being conducted now and not then, because then you will be very clear on the shareholding of this entity. Why can't we just allow the process to conclude? The process is ongoing. Section 27, Honorable Sifuna, being a lawyer, I know you are very strict to legal provisions. I have mentioned 2 sections, Section 41 and 27. 41 is due diligence at that high level. There is Section 27. The process is on.
Honorable Mbadi, you and I agreed a long time that when it comes to matters of finance, I will not question your judgment. I wish you remember that you also gave me undertaking that when it comes to law, you will defer to my knowledge on the law. Honorable Mbadi, I know these days you don't attend social functions, but surely if your son tells you they want to marry somebody, the first thing you will do is to find out which family that person comes from. Who's the mother of this child? Who's the father of this child? Will be auditing that ownership after the marriage has already been consummated and you find your son has married from a rich doctor's family. Surely.
Chair, and I agree. And by the way, that was an agreement some time back when we used to lead a very serious party together. But let me just put it this way, that I respect Sifuna in matters law. He respects me in matters finance. The predicament we find ourselves in is we are dealing with a mongrel of both law and finance. In that case, we just need to respect each other and guide each other systematically. Let me put it this way. Now, if you want now to go to the details and audit and the actual ownership, verify, then you move to the next level, where we are. Section.
Before I give a friend of the committee, I have a member of the committee who wants to ask a question. So let me things are changing very fast. Vice Chair. Okay.
Thank you, Chair. Chair, I served with Honorable Mbadi in the National Assembly for 10 years, and I know him as a man who will not allow the law to be circumvented by any way or any other process that is of public interest. Chair, I would ask the CS this. Now that, from what has been tabled, at least I have seen one letter, one by a company called Nexus something, that one was received by KAA. And now that there is evidence that there was no full disclosure by the contracting authority, that is KAA, are you then, as Treasury and the PPP Directorate, ready to open up this process for competitive bidding, now that it's not only Adani that has shown interest in this whole